Hello. I'm once again going into a stream tired and with a headache, like I very often do, which is not much I can do about that. But I've been meaning to stream this game for a little while because I saw it on Instagram, like, I don't know, a month or two ago. I have no perception of time. Maybe a month or so ago. But I thought it was interesting, and they had me at cannibalism. I heard cannibalism, and I was like, I gotta play this game. so here we are. I don't know very much about it, so give me a second. Let me just open Twitch on my phone because I forgot to do that. Okay, let's see. I need a new mouse. The scroll wheel on my mouse is fucking broken. Ah! What kind of volume? Okay. I'm gonna put it at 30. Okay. It probably wasn't the best idea to go into a visual novel tired, but because that requires me to read. But I can manage, I'm sure. Give me 2 seconds though. I need water. Ew, my water's warm and bad. I should have refilled that. Whatever. You lean against your car in the now mostly empty college parking lot. The morning sun had... Hold on. Yeah, okay. The morning sun had been able to heat the metal to a point to where you can feel warmth against your back through your denim jacket. You jingle your keys idly to fill the silence. You glance down at your watch again. 15 minutes late. Figures. Your eyes drift across the lot. Still no Austin. He didn't get into something again, did he? You breathe out slow and close your eyes, letting the tension roll off your shoulders. Oh, my mouse. Let me move that, actually. The breeze carries the smell of asphalt and cut grass. For an extended moment, you stand there, absorbing the outside. I'm doing great already. Suddenly, a few light taps land on your forehead. Alright. Voices. I need to give them distinct voices. I guess. Earth to Riley. Anyone home? I don't know if that's it at all. You blink startled, then you grin. Austin is standing there, one hand hovering in front of his face and the other shoved deep in his jacket pocket. You trying to knock me out or something? Just checking if your brain's still running. You looked miles away. You shake your head with a laugh. Nah, thought maybe I needed to run back to campus and bail you out of something again. Haha, what? No way. He pats you on the shoulder roughly. Man, you think I'd make... This was a mistake! Man, you think I'd make trouble on the day before spring break? Please, I've evolved. He pulls a crumpled sheet from his jacket pocket and unfolds it, revealing a Scantron... what? With lightly filled bubbles. I don't know what that is. Ran into Professor Hewitt? What? Hewitt? Hewitt? I don't know, man. How do you say that? in the hallway on my way out. She goes, Austin, I was surprised to see your score that low. I am struggling. I told her there's no way I tanked that exam. I knew I nailed it. Guess that's what I get for using the wrong damn pencil. He waves the paper with a crooked grin. We rescanned it, and boom, back to an A. Crisis averted. He stuffs it back into his pocket. Anyway, we gotta make up for lost time. Scrapyard closes at dusk, and we're burning daylight here. You push off the car, your earlier tension fading. Yeah, let's hit the road. See, he's fine. Things aren't like what they were back then. You unlock your car, and the two of you hop in. Ugh, not this again. You turn the keys in the ignition a few more times, and your car continues to make a pathetic noise. No luck, huh? Give me a minute, I can fix this. You exit the car and lift up the hood. It's your dad's 90s... What? 69. 69, nice. Sorry. And, oh my gosh. Right. This was a fucking mistake. Oh, so it had auto-saving on, right? I don't need to save. I mean, not that I'd need to save now anyways. Oh, so what the fuck is the, like, scaling? Why am I so much larger than the car? It's your dad's 69 Mustang. It certainly has seen better days, but it still works, mostly. You ball your hands into a fist and give the starter motor a few... That was a weird voice crack. A few solid hits. Could you see if that did it? Austin turns the keys. The pathetic noise continues. I too frequently make pathetic noises. Ugh, you need something sturdier. A wrench would be ideal, but something with a sturdy handle would do. I've only got so much to give in a day. If I keep poking around aimlessly, I'll wear myself out. Better stay focused. What? Oh. Whoa, Jesus. Fast. Some miscellaneous trash someone left behind. I don't really want to dig around in garbage. Okay. What am I looking for? There's tires over here. Part of a broken tire. I can't really use this. What are you doing, man? Are you good? Are you good, my guy? What if I stand in his way? Can I talk to him? Sweaty student. I love running around. It helps me burn off extra energy. It feels good to exercise, right? Sure, man. Someone's homework. Must have blown away in the wind. I can't really use this. I'll leave it here. Oh, okay. So I'm no longer sharp. Can I look at the back of this? Shouldn't snoop around in other people's cars. What happens if I am no longer focused? What, do I die? Do I pass out and die? Well, that wasn't helpful. What the fuck am I looking for, though? Can I check in here? Nope. You picked up the flowers. Why? Why? For what? Can I pick up more flowers? Yay! That's fun. Where am I looking? What am I looking for? The fuck am I looking for? Trash, ew. Not really in the mood for an overpriced candy bar. Wait, is it? Yes, okay. Austin smiles at you through the window. Find anything? Not yet. where the fuck am I looking? Where am I looking for something? The fuck? What am I looking for? Oh. You walked around the parking lot for a while and couldn't find anything of use. You head back to your car. Well, that sucks. When you get there, Austin is actually standing outside the car waiting for you. Hey, it seemed like you were having trouble finding something, so I hopped out to help. I found this. Think it'll do the trick? Austin hands you an object. Looks like a knife of some sort. It has an intricately designed leather sheath and a beautiful wooden handle. Where did you find a knife? What? It has a nice heft to it. I'm not sure. I might as well give it a try. I guess. Austin gets back into the car. You grip the knife, grabbing the protected blade side in your hand, and whack the handle against the starter motor a couple times. Try again. Austin turns the keys. This time, instead of the clicking from earlier, the car roars to life. You hear an excited cheer of celebration come from Austin. Yay! Where did you get a knife? Now that the car started, you close the hood of the car, return to the driver's seat, and put the knife in your cup holder. Austin picks up the knife and takes a look at it. He removes it from the sheath, rotates the blade in his hand, and whistles. Wow, this is a really nice knife. One of those fancy hunting brands. You don't need it, right? Can I keep it? Yeah, go ahead. You know more about how to use it than I do. In what capacity? Austin takes the knife and puts it in his backpack. You glance at Austin, then set off down the road. Seems like your car has more and more problems every time I ride in it. You're telling me our scrapyard trip could not have seriously... Oh my god. You're telling me our scrapyard trip could not have been planned at a better time. It was seriously getting dire. Speaking of, you got the directions? Yeah, I got them right here. Austin reaches back into his bag and pulls out directions printed on the library's pale green paper. The instructions say to turn right out of the parking lot. Shoot, you took a left, yeah? Take a U-turn at the next intersection. Why do I do this to myself? It's not even that difficult to read. I'm just stupid, I guess. When does it save? I'm just gonna save. It said it saves automatically, but I'm gonna do that anyways because why not? Also, can I... settings? I'm going to turn this off. And I'm going to lower the music down. Let's do 20. After a few missed turns, you're finally able to get back on track and onto a long stretch of road. So, my parents decided to take the whole family camping this weekend starting tomorrow. Something about why am I reading everything with the wrong cadence too, I feel like? I'm reading everything bad. Something about getting my dad and younger brothers away from the TV for a while. Your younger brothers might be able to survive, but your dad? What's he gonna do without his late-night television? I don't know, man. Maybe a couple weeks of fresh air, hiking, and trying to fish without complaining will cure him from his addiction. Maybe he will come back different. Not sure how it'll all work out, but my mom swears it'll be good for them. I think she read it in a book or something. She invited me too, but personally I want to be glued to my TV. Maybe you're the one that needs a camping trip the most. Your eyes glaze over anytime you get a controller in your hand. Whatever, I'm so close to beating the game I've been playing, but I can't seem to figure out the final boss mechanics. It's driving me nuts. It's like they're forcing me to buy the guidebook. That's gotta be some sort of game company marketing tactic, right? They make the game so difficult that you gotta pay for the guide so they make more money? It's gotta be. You know, there's a website where there's free community guides and game resources online. What year is this set in, I wonder? Yeah, I've seen it before. If I really can't figure it out, I'll just look it up online. I just want to try to solve it for myself first. You're in the final stretch now. The road leading to the scrapyard winds between patches of overgrown fields and empty lots. Your favorite station on the radio crackles, so you shut it off. You roll down the windows and let the fresh air rush in. My dad said this place is right past the silos. Should be on the left up ahead. You squint through the windshield. I think I see it. Foster's Auto Salvage? Yeah, that's the one. As you pull into the lot, you hear the sound of gravel crunching under your tires. Beyond a rusted chain fence are rows of stacked hoods and bent metal frames that glint in the sunlight. The air smells like old oil. Once parked, you pop the trunk and pull out your old toolbox. Austin shoulders his backpack and the two of you head to the entrance. At the gate, an older man in grease-stained overalls leans out of a little shack. You hand him a few crumpled bills for the entry fee. You hand him a few crumpled bills for the entry fee. He waves you both through. Once you step inside the scrapyard, you take a moment to really soak it all in. This place is huge. It's no wonder Austin's dad recommended this place. Is it everything you wanted and more? Smiles, goofy ass. Honestly, I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. Where do I even start looking? He reaches into his bag and pulls out yet another small stack of paper. Well, the word yet isn't even there. Out another small stack of papers. This time they are diagrams and scribbled notes. As he steps forward, you notice he places his feet carefully on the uneven ground, analyzing anything that looks like it could shift or tip over. A pile of scrap metal near his elbow makes him hesitate before he moves past it. Okay, so hear me out. I looked up some models that match yours. Late 60s and same engine type. And late 60s and same engine type, and marked what parts might fit. The guy at the front can tell us how they organize the lot if we get lost. He passes you one of the sheets. One is a hand-drawn layout of an engine assembly with part numbers circled in pen. The other is a printed picture with a list of parts numbered and labeled. You stare at the papers in your hand for a second, then back up at him. What's up? Is my handwriting too illegible or something? You actually researched this? He gives a nonchalant shrug, but you can see a tint of red in his cheek. Gay! Gay! Yeah, well, figured it'd save us a couple hours wandering aimlessly. We got a time limit, you know. He actually looked all of this up. Even I didn't know about some of these CrossFits. Even I didn't know about some of these CrossFits. Not bad. You sure you don't secretly work here? Nah, I just have too much free time when I should be studying. Anyway, I think what we're looking for is in that direction. If we cut straight through, we'd save some time, but it goes past the heavy machinery scraps. La 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 la. I'm struggling. He steps carefully around a stack of pallets. I'd rather steer clear of that area if that's fine with you. Yeah, for sure. You find yourself weaving between the car graveyard. Every so often, Austin pauses to adjust his footing or nudges a loose piece of scrap away from the path. After a while, you make it to where you need to be. Wow, didn't think so many of these old Mustangs would still be around. You put on a pair of gloves from your toolbox and walk with Austin down the gravel lanes, moving between rows of cars. Okay. Why did that sound squishy? A sudden clang echoes across the lot. The sound bounces off the metal scraps, carrying an eerie resonance. Both of you freeze mid-step. Your breathing quickens, and you instinctively scan the shadows, trying to find what could have caused it. Austin's hand twitches nervously. After a moment, you realize it came from the other side of the lot. Realizing that whatever fell wasn't close enough to impact either of you, you feel the tension lift from your shoulders. Am I crazy? I feel like there was like a squishy sound with it. You both continue walking, moving a little slower now, taking each step carefully, but outwardly pretending nothing happened. The gravel crunches between your boots as the two of you move from car to car like scavengers. Austin Austin consults one of his green printouts, pointing out parts that might work and cross-referencing makes and years. Oh my god. That starter from the car over there. It should bolt right. It should bolt right in with I'm going to kill myself? Maybe I should have gotten Corbett to do this with me, honestly. At least then I'd only have one voice to do. And also... Actually, never mind, I'm not gonna say this. Whatever. That starter from the car over there, it should bolt right in with minor adjustment. Really? I wouldn't have even thought to try that. Let's do it. You gather what you've collected and head back to the cleared work area where your car is parked. You put the parts on a stained pallet that Austin dragged over, peel off your gloves and get to work. You slide under the car and remove a stubborn component. Your fingers are already covered in grease. Piece by piece, you replace parts with ones you found. You carefully swap out the old starter for the cleaner one Austin found. It fits snugly. You continue like this until late afternoon, removing belts and hoses and other under the hood bits, replacing corroded wires and other worn parts with ones that look far less beaten. You laugh when Austin gets a smudge of grease across his face as he wipes the sweat from manual labor. You run from him when he starts to chase you to give you a matching mark. Fucking gay ass. After all's said and done, you slide into the driver's seat and turn the key. The engine coughs once, twice, then roars to life, followed by a low, steady rump. Holy shit, it sounds great. We did it. Yeah. You rev the engine lightly. There's no stutter or grind. The smooth sound of an engine working as intended fills the air. You climb out and the two of you stand side by side to stare at the car. You cross your arms with a satisfied grin. Austin cheers. Can't believe it. It actually feels alive again. Finally, I'm able to give Dad's car the respect it deserves. Wish I could have done this earlier. You close the hood and it clicks shut. The car seems to glow in the last light of the afternoon. With that, the two of you hop back into the front seats. The engine purrs under your hands as you pull it out the lot. As you pull out of the lot. Compared to the drive there, the ride home is relatively quiet. After making the initial drive, you were able to get back to the main road without any directions. It's the comfortable silence. The slowly sinking sun makes the shadows begin to stretch longer across the roads, bathing everything in orange. After a while, Austin leans back in his seat and glances at you. You know about lock socks? Whose socks? What? No way you haven't heard of it. I'm joking. I've heard of it. But I took philosophy in my first in my first semester. Remind me again how it goes? It's about a pair of socks that keep getting holes, so you patch them up. After a while, none of the original fabric's left. Question is, are they still the same socks? You're talking about the car. Maybe we swapped out half the parts today? At what point does it stop being your dad's car and start being yours? At what point does it become a different car? Half is a little generous, I'd say, but you tap your fingers on the steering wheel. I think no matter how many parts we change, it's the same car. Maybe because I remember it that way. Even if everything's new, I can still picture him in the driver's seat. I can still imagine how it used to sound. That counts for something. Austin tilts his head slightly, mulling it over. I kind of think when enough parts change, it becomes something new. Like a second life. New isn't always bad. I don't like the idea of forgetting what it used to be. You won't. You won't. You never forget stuff like that. The sound of the engine fills the silence that follows. By the time you pull up to your apartment, the sky has setted? Is that a word? Is it set still the past tense of set? Fetid. Into a cool blue dusk. Hey, Austin. Wake up. We're back. Am I crazy? Like, my acting sounds atrocious. It's not even just my ability to read it. I feel like the cadence of everything I'm saying sounds horrendous. And I'm so sorry if that's the case. You give him a gentle nudge. Austin, who had dozed off about halfway through the drive, stirs awake and stretches with a groggy yawn before following you out of the car. You enter the house, the fragrance of garlic and something frying greets you, and you suddenly realize how hungry you are. Your mom is standing in the kitchen with several bowls of pans messily scattered about. Hey, you two. Figured you'd be walking in any minute. Anything we can help with? The Texas toast's still in the freezer. I preheated the oven already, so if you could grab a pan and pop them in, that'd help a bunch. And maybe wash those hands first. You look down at the unmistakable smudges of oil and the dirt that are trapped beneath your fingernails. You give them a quick but thorough clean in the sink, watching the grime of the day swirl down the drain. Anything I can do, Mrs. Gray? If you could set the table, that'd be great. And please, Austin, call me Krista already. You're an adult now. She shoots him a smile before turning back to the kitchen counter. The three of you work in a I wonder how long this game actually is. I didn't think to check that. The three of you work in a steady rhythm. You're manning the oven. Austin's arranging plates. Your marm? What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god. Your marm. Your mom darts between pans. I'm gonna kill myself. When everything's on the table, your mom sits with a tired sigh, eyeing the two of you with playful disapproval. Damn, fuck we do. I'm not sure if either of you realize this, but you smell like you brought the scrapyard home with you. Grease, sweat, the whole bouquet. I nearly passed out when you walked in. So please, soap in a hot shower when you're done eating. Sorry, Mrs. Gray, Krista. That's better. He grins sheepishly and takes an enormous bite of toast, nearly choking on it. It feels weird, you know, calling you that after, what, 7 years? More like 8, actually. You boys were 13 or so. Yeah, sounds right. I think it must have been when we were 13, because I had just gotten braces. Austin finishes his food faster than anyone else, shoveling down the last portion in a way that makes conversation impossible. Sorry, guess I didn't realize how hungry I was. Mind if I take a shower first? Go ahead. I think there's still a change of clothes for you in the drawer. Really? From when? He gives a small grateful nod. Bye. Disappears in your room to grab clothes. Do you know how jealous I am of people whose friends, like, sorta can be in their house, people who have friends to begin with. I mean, I have friends, but they're all online friends. I'm so jealous of, like, I've fantasy in my head of having a friend that kind of just exists in your space in such a, like, familial way, where it's, like, in this sense, it's such a comfortable thing for your friend to be at your house and take a shower at your house, and you have a spare clothes for him, which, I mean, that sounds kind of gay, but disregarding any gay undertones, just the general idea of having friends that you're that comfortable with and been friends with for that long, I'm so fucking jealous of, and it makes me so sad, dude. But whatever. Then disappears again into the bathroom. You hear the sound of running water through the thin wooden door. Your mom leans back in her chair. So, how'd the scrapyard go? You two managed to fix what you wanted? Yeah, mostly. We swapped out a few parts under the hood. There was the starter, and then some cables, some other parts. It should run a lot smoother now. That's good to hear. You've really kept that thing alive longer than I expected. You know, if it ever gives you too many problems, we could probably find you something decent that's used. You shake your head. It's not about that. It's not just a car to me. Dead. I know. It's one of the last things Dad ever worked on. I just want to keep it running. Feels like the least I can do. Her expression softens. She doesn't press further. She reaches over and squeezes your hand for a moment before gathering her dishes. Since I cooked, you clean. Fun. Alright, Mother. Ugh, I hate doing the dishes. Maybe maintenance will finally fix that dishwasher. Dishwasher next week. Until then, elbow grease. You sigh, but smile. Yes, Mom. Good. Woo. Can I get up? Can I move? Nope. She glances towards the living room as she passes by. I saw that stack of movies on the coffee table. Try not to be too loud when you're watching, okay? I'm gonna read for a bit before bed. Oh, also, could you pick up my medication from the old pharmacy at some point this weekend? You nod. Yeah, I have the time. Night, Mom. Night, where did her voice go? Night, sweetheart. Steam drifts out from the bathroom door as Austin steps into the hallway. Towel slung over his shoulder. That was a quick-ass shower. Your turn. Alright. You wash the dishes then. You should go to your room and get your clothes. Then you can head to the shower. I would wash the dishes before the shower. Don't you have to wash the fucking dishes, man? Dirty dishes. You'll get to them. Eventually. Right, okay. Is that lettuce, like, are you just leaving lettuce out on the counter? Can I talk to... What? What you waiting on, Stinky? Alright, man, fuck you. Okay, this is my room, I guess. Wowee. Alright, what do I have in my room? The pile of clothes on top of your computer chair. You don't have time to fold it right now. I'm sure you do. But fair enough. Some of your favorite movie posters are hanging on the wall. Turn off light? Sure. How dark is it? Yeah, sure, whatever. I could leave it like that. Wait, where is my closet? Where do I get my clothes? Wait, is this my closet? What is this? Oh, no. Your bookshelf full of miscellaneous objects. Miscellaneous objects. Alright. Ah, there you go. You grab your clothes from your dresser. Time to head to the bathroom. Wait, I want to read more things. What happens if I click computer? Your computer monitor. Okay, never mind. That wasn't interesting at all. Stack of schoolwork and practice exams. Alright. Off to the shower, I guess. La-di-da. Small ass bathroom. I mean, I guess this is an apartment. Toilet. Glad we got that cleared up. You scrub the dirt and sweat out of your hair and let your mind wander as the warm water flows down like rain on your skin. It removes a layer of dust and oil, making you feel refreshed. After a long week of difficult midterms, for the first time in a while, things feel easy and carefree. Wet hair. The medicine cabinet is your mom's well-stocked first aid kit. Alright. When you come back out, Austin's already turned the lights off and popped a DVD in the disc player. After a long day of hard work, I'm feeling like laughing. This one looks the funniest. I could go for some mindless fun. You start the movie. It's good. It's genuinely funny and stupid in all the right ways. The laughter feels effortless. Your mom pokes her head out of her room at one point, telling you both to keep it down. Austin muffles his laugh in a pillow, and you do the same. When the credits roll, the room feels comfortably dim. There's a warmth in the air that still lingers after laughter filled it earlier. That was good. Why haven't I heard more people talk about this one? Hidden gem, I guess. You pause. So I was thinking. We should start a weekly movie night or something at your place. At your place. You've got all that space to yourself. We can make it a group thing. There's this guy in my oh my god, my brain. Calc class who's... Oh my god. Who's into movies. I think his girlfriend would probably come too. Austin hesitates for a fraction of a second before smiling. It's short enough where most people wouldn't notice, but you do. I know I offered up your place for you if it... God. I know I offered up your place for you. If it's not cool, I can try hosting here. No, it's fine. I think that'd be good. As long as they don't talk over the good parts. He leans back on the couch, eyes still on the looping title screen. No promises. You're the one who keeps quoting everything out loud. Hey, I'm just adding commentary. Director's cut. You throw a pillow at him. He catches it, smirking. Assaulting your guest now? Bold move, Gray. Bold move, gay. He throws it back at you and hits you squarely in the chest with a soft thud. The night winds down. You drive him home. The night winds down. You drive him home, and the rumble of the engine fills the silence between light banter. You pull to the front of his building, and Austin hops out. You roll your window down before he gets too far. We still going to the hill tomorrow? Yep, I've got a good feeling about tomorrow. This'll be the day we get that photographic evidence of aliens you've always been chasing. And I need to be there so I can steal some of the fame by association. You say that every time. Yeah, well, something weird will happen one of these days. Something weird will probably happen soon because I'm pretty sure this is a horror game. If it wasn't, there'd be a slim chance I'd be playing it. So, yeah. I'll see you around 7. Sounds good. Later. See ya. Austin gives a lazy wave before heading toward his building. You wait until he disappears inside before you drive off. Oh, I'm Austin now. I didn't know that it was going to be perspective? POV. Switching. You jingle your keys and open the door to your apartment. You drop your keys into the bowl by the door, lean against the wall for a second, and exhale. The cool evening air drifts through the crack you left in your window. Good thing the landlord replaced the screens, otherwise there might be bugs in here. You drop your backpack onto the table and pull out the loose papers. They're crumpled and creased, smudged with oil and grease. Give me a second. Oh my god. We actually pulled it off. I was quite helpful today. You sink into the couch, stretching out your legs. You rub your eyes. You're fighting off the exhaustion that follows a long day. You notice Riley's driving slowing down while you were dozing off, so you can. You noticed Riley's driving slowing down while you were dozing off, so you could take a nap. Looking back now, you realize Riley was probably just as tired. Maybe you should have offered to drive. Still, it was a pretty damn good nap. You glance over to the TV. Your tired reflection stares back at you. The proposal for a weekly movie night at your place lingers in your mind. It's been just you and Riley for so long, but maybe opening up again isn't a bad idea. A little group hangout could be fun, learning to trust other people. You picture it, laughter filling the room, snacks on the table. Hold on, my phone made noise. It's my mother. And she didn't respond. She texted me, and then she doesn't respond to my response. Love when that happens. Okay. I will be right back. Stream pause. Woo. Ow! God! Fucking damn! Jesus Christ. Okay, give me a second. Okay. You picture it. Laughter filling the room, snacks on the table. The buttons working, preferably. Yeah, it could be good. You pop down on the floor and crawl to your game console and turn it on. You grab the controller. Your game awaits. You charge into the boss room and... Ow. Yeah, same as last time. Another embarrassing defeat. Ugh, how did I miss that jump again? You mutter to yourself, grinning anyway. No big deal. You'll try again after you get back from your hangout tomorrow. Maybe the fresh air will help. Maybe you'll have an epiphany under the stars. You click the TV off and take a slow breath. Things are good. Grades are solid. Riley's got your back, and you've kept yourself on track. No unnecessary risks or impulsive mistakes. It feels almost boringly perfect, but is better this way. Yeah, I've got this. You should head to bed now. Did something very specific happen with you in the past, or is this just like you were dumb as shit or something? Which one is your room? Why do you have such a... Is this your room? Why do you have such a big-ass bed? Are you the only person who lives here? Sure, go to bed. I mean, I guess my bed is also big, but it also feels like when it's like a small home that it wouldn't be a big bed, I guess. You stretch one last time and head to bed, tossing the light blanket over yourself. For the first time in a while, you feel like everything is in its place. Tomorrow that boss is going down. Fucking... What was I gonna say? Don't even remember. You close your eyes. Sleep comes easy. Woo! When you finally stir awake, the light in your room has already shifted to the warm tones that come around 1 in the afternoon. Seems like the toll of midterm. You slept till 1? Seems like the toll of midterms finally caught up with me. Even when I'm tired as shit, I couldn't sleep till 1. I think the latest I've ever slept in was like till 11. I think. You had played off the car. You had played off the car's diagrams like they were nothing. But that wasn't really true. You're not exactly you had played off the car's diaphragms like they were nothing. You're not exactly an expert in cars, and trying to figure out which parts could be swapped out, then drawing up diagrams for all of them felt like you signed up for a mechanics exam. On top of the 3 other tests you already had this week. But it seems like all that studying and sleepless nights paid off. Based on his reaction yesterday, you passed this voluntary exam with flying colors. You're pretty sure you passed the other 3 as well. You smile, stretch, and look around. Fucking gay. That's some gay-ass behavior. You quickly go through your mental checklist of things you need to get done today before Riley gets here. Make your bed, eat something, sort laundry, get ready in the bathroom, clean off the dining table. Oh, I can move now. Woo! What is this? Trash can. Why does it look weird? Oh, is it like a pedal trash can? Or is it one with like the turny disc? I don't know what do you call that? Your nightstand. Woo! Okay. On it are some photographs, a few wooden sculptures you whittled, and some school textbooks. Okay. Meow. Alright, get breakfast, I guess? What am I doing? Bookshelf pantry. Genius. Your most trusted cooking utensil, the microwave. Time to make some food. You start by putting on the first piece of bread. Oh. What? Okay. Oh, okay. Sure. Meat. What? Let me do it in the order that I do it, which is lettuce, then tomato. I wouldn't put any fucking pickles. There you go. You put the final piece of bread on the top. Looks good. You move to the couch you move to the couch. I love a good sandwich. I really want a sandwich now. Fuck. I mean, I had a burger earlier, but it wasn't that good of a burger because it was just like leftover burger patties and we didn't like have all the works. Like, there was no tomato. There was a little bit of cheese left, but my brothers ate the rest of it, so I didn't have my burger with cheese. There was no cream cheese left. There was... Ugh. I mean, I still liked it, obviously, because I like a burger, regardless, but... Anyways. You move to the couch with your sandwich and turn on the TV. There's a special on Animal Planet playing. The narrators... What the fuck is a narrator? What is wrong with me, actually? The narrator's voice is smooth and steady over a string of clips. What if can I do the David Attenborough? In the wild, survival often favors often favors deception. The alligator snapping turtle lies motionless, tongue wriggling like a worm until the fish dares too close. The footage cuts to a shot of one underwater, the turtle's tongue flicking around, then its jaws slam shut. Far below the ocean surface, the anglerfish dangles its luminous lure. This is gonna be important, isn't it? Or like symbolism. This is relevant, I believe. A promise of safety in the dark until his teeth close like a trap. The grainy clip shows the faint glow. There's a smaller fish drifting closer, hypnotized. Then, with a shake of the camera, it's gone. Others rely on mimicry. The orchid mantis, its body indistinguishable from a flower, waits still and silent until an unsuspecting insect lands within reach. On screen, the mantis strikes. It folds its prey away. It folds its prey away in its arms. Intriguing. Am I done? Can I move? Okay. Now what? What is this? Loose papers. You clean them off the table. Okay. I assume this is a bathroom? Can I get ready in the bathroom now? Oh. That's kind of cool. What else did I have to do? Is there some... Oh. Okay. That's not what Is there some way I can check my to-do? I don't remember already. Right. A sink, yep. Oh wait, I should probably get my clothes. That's probably what it means by get ready in the bathroom. I need to get clothes first, right? Oh, from this one. Cheaply made, but it does its job. Time to sort laundry. Oh, that's... Oh, what the fuck? Why am I timed? Why am I timed? Why am I timed? Why are you timing me for laundry? Wow, you correctly sorted 5 pieces of clothing. You incorrectly sorted 0 pieces of clothing. Yay? Why was it stressful? What the fuck was that? Oh my god. I didn't mean to make bed. Let me out. Do I make my bed? Is that one of them? You make your bed! Yay! Now can I get ready? How do I get ready? Oh, shower? Probably shower. You don't have time for a bath right now. I guess not shower. The fuck am I doing then? What is this? Why is there a cuck chair? Is it a chair? I can't tell what's going on. Oh, or is that the TV? Or no, the TV's this direction. Never mind. What? Because what? That would be insane if that was the TV, actually. What the fuck am I talking about? Imagine setting up your living room, or that the couch was like not facing the TV. Like, what? Okay. You know what? Whatever. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, maybe if I click on the mirror. Actually, what if I click on the computer? Okay. Not helpful. I can't move that. Oh, that's part of my desk. I'm so very smart. Oh, there it is. Okay. Time to get ready for the day. Brush teeth, brush hair, change clothes. Well, that's everything. After sleeping in and spending time doing chores around the house, it's already about 3 p.m. I still have a good chunk of my afternoon left. What should I do? Without exams and classwork hanging over my head, I almost feel a little aimless. There's that RPG I haven't touched in a while. Maybe I should start a new game. I'll only play for 30 minutes, then I'll do something else. The screen flashes on and you press New Game. Is it gonna be like, oh, yeah, I was about to say, it's gonna be like, I'll only play for 30 minutes, fucking hours later. I fucking knew that was... It's only when the victory jingle of leveling up fades that you realize 30 minutes somehow turned into a few hours. The golden light of the sinking sun streams into your apartment. Did that much time pass already? Riley will be here any minute. I should meet him downstairs. Well, off I go. Woo! Head out. Yep. I'm gonna look up a playthrough of this game just to see how long it is. Just so that I have an idea of how much I'm in for. Even though any game takes significantly longer when I'm playing it. But... Okay. The no commentary one is at 3 hours and a half. So we'll see whether I finish this or not. Because there's also an all endings one that's like 7 hours, which is insane. So I assume that means I'm definitely not getting all endings in this video. I wonder how many endings there are, actually. It just says all endings, but it doesn't say how many endings that is. Oh, fuck off. There's a bot in my chat. Get the fuck out of here. If Twitch would cooperate. Cooperate. Okay. Kill yourself. Ban. Gone. Killed. Murdered. Okay. You head down with your backpack and meet Riley at his car in front of your apartment. You used to be able to tell when Riley's car was close by the loud rattling you could hear from down the road. But after yesterday's repairs, it rolls up to your place like any other car would. The passenger door unlocks with a click. With a click. You grab your bag and slide into the seat. Riley is sitting there. Hair is half tied up half tied up in the back, but several front strands are falling onto his face. Hey, how's it going? Oh, hang on. He flips open his phone as you buckle in. Hello? Oh, hey, Steph. Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure. I'll pick up your shift tomorrow. I need the hours. Yep, okay. Hope you feel better. He flips his phone shut. Work stuff? Yeah, Steph's out sick, so I said I'd cover. I need the extra cash anyway. Even if we're out late, I'll power through. You nod and he shifts gears. The two of you roll down the narrow street that leads toward the highway. Before long, Riley's talking again. Why is it suddenly bright outside? or maybe it's, I don't know. That looks far too bright for what the light through the window looked like before. It's about time. It's about that form he's been... Oh my god. Reading... It's about that form he's been on since middle school. The one dedicated to cryptid sightings. Back then, he used to obsess over every blurry photo and shaky cam footage. Now it's more of a habit. You listen as he speaks. His voice is lighting up the way it does when he talks about something strange. The way it always does when he's talking about something strange. There's this one thread right now about an imminent vampire takeover, but it's just animals attacking each other. Someone found a possum and called it a ghoul. Hasn't anyone heard of rabies before? Rabies scares the ever-loving shit out of me. Like, dead-ass. That's such a scary thing that exists. There's passion burning in his eyes. You're about to mention that possums don't typically get rabies, but hold back. Let me guess, it's the same people who thought the last president was a lizard in a suit? Exactly. Honestly, I think half of them are bored kids with too much free time, or really committed trolls. They might have been onto something, though. He was kinda green in photos, right? The both of you laugh. I haven't checked in a few days. I stacked all my laundry on my computer chair and told myself I need to fold it all before I could use the computer again. Well, get to it, bruh. The dreaded laundry pile. I actually got through mine this morning. Outside, the trees grow denser. The road narrows. The radio's static now. Riley shifts gears and the car climbs a gradual incline. You know this drive by heart. You've ridden it enough times to trace the curves in your sleep. Both of you say you're out here to chase proof of aliens, but you're pretty sure Riley doesn't believe in that stuff anymore. Not like he used to anyway. These days, trips like this are an excuse to get away from everything for a night. College is a pain in the ass, and decompressing under the night sky feels right. Besides, there isn't much to do in the town when fun means cheap bars and overcrowded house parties. When he first started dragging you out to places like cornfields and cow pastures, it was easy to laugh it off. Just Riley being Riley, hunting for cosmic signs. You came because he asked, because he needed someone to believe in him, even if you didn't really believe in any of it. At least that's what you told yourself back then. Maybe that's when you realized how much he needed you, and how easy it was to wait on that. Gay. You watch the headlights sweep over the empty road ahead. Riley turns an unpaved path. The car rumbles beneath you. The two of you always call this place the Hill. It's nothing special, but it's high enough to see the distant tree line. The music is kind of distracting me. But it's high enough to see the distant tree line and unobstructed view of the sky. Out here, far from the noise and glow of nearby towns, the stars felt closer. The phone signal was bad out there too, so while the two of you hung out there, it felt like the world became just the two of you, and the on-ending stretch of space. By the time you reach it, the sun's dipped low behind the tree line. We made it, finally. Oh, am I Riley again? A few broken pieces lean in the distance, remnants of whatever plan someone had once for this place. Whatever it was meant to be was abandoned a while ago. The car engine sputters, then quiets down. You sit there for a moment and listen to the tick of cooling metal. A wave of satisfaction washes over you when you realize the persistent rattling that had been there is gone. Austin hops out first, stretching his legs. You hop out too. Hey Riley, come take a look at this. You had just grabbed your camera bag out of your car. Oh, I should save again. How? When was the last time? There you go. Whatever. You had just grabbed your camera bag out of your car when Austin calls out. You turn your head to look. He's crouched low in front of your car. His large backpack on his back bulging up, making him look like a weird turtle. Snail! At the tip of a leaf on a particularly tall weed sits a snail, although it didn't look like any snail you've seen before. Alien snail? Its eyes are swollen, pulsing with strange colors you can make out even in the fading dusk. How did you even see that? And ew, what's wrong with it? Gross. Parasite, I think. I saw it on Animal Planet once. Makes them crawl into the open if the birds will eat them. That's awful. Disgusting. He plucks the leaf into his hand, sets it on the ground, and presses his heel downwards. Oh. Ew. Okay. The snail is crushed instantly. It's a puppet for the thing in it at this point. Best to kill it before it dooms others. Putting it out of its misery, I guess that's fair. He wipes the sole of his shoe in the grass and grabs the lawn chairs from the back of your car. Oh. You wonder what that felt like. If it knew. What felt like what? Maybe it was still in there, watching itself move. Oh, ew. Okay. Watching itself move, terrified while something else steered its body. Or maybe it was gone already. Whatever made the snail itself burned out, leaving the parasite to move it around as it pleased. Or maybe it was still aware, but fine with it. Maybe the thing inside didn't have to fight very hard to make it want the same things. You've been staring too long, thinking about some snail. You glance at the flattened leaf one last time before shaking the moment off and following. Horrendous. By the time you catch up, Austin's already popping open a chair. I wish talking wasn't painful for me, or reading specifically. Also, my eyes are itchy. Eye drops. Give me a second. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. The two of you settle in, chairs angled just right to look up at the night sky. It's a peaceful night. The waxing moon is only the faintest sliver. The stars seem to gleam brighter in its absence. The sound of crickets is occasionally broken up by the low hoot of an owl, while several fireflies float around like embers from a hidden campfire. You'll get your photo tonight. I have a good feeling about it. You said that yesterday. Pass me a soda, would you? Austin laughs and reaches into his bag, pulling out a can. He tosses it gently towards you. Ha, yeah. But hey, if I keep saying it, when it does happen, I can say I told you so. Well, according to the forum, there has been an uptick in UFO sightings. See? Let's say optimistic. And when the aliens swoop down to probe your ass, I'll distract them so you can get the shot. How exactly are you planning to distract them? Offering your ass instead? Didn't really think that far ahead. I love this goofy ass smile. He's so silly. Well, maybe. On second thought, we could play rock, paper, scissors, and the winner can take the photo. Austin smiles sheepishly. Deal. You shake on it. You know, I still can't believe your car made it up here without dying halfway. Hey, give her some credit. She's running smoothly after yesterday. Yeah, only because I was there to help. Please, this car's held together on sheer willpower and love long before you ever touched it. At some point, you were trying to convince me to save up for a new one instead of sinking my time and energy into repairs. I mean, that's technically right, but I feel like I put and it doesn't even matter. Hey now, I'm not much of a fixer. That's your forte. I'm just saying that's what I would have done. Newer cars have more bells and whistles now. But riding in an antique car is kinda cool these days, right? I don't need any of the fancy stuff. I'll keep this car alive as long as I can. You pause. But sometimes I wonder, is it bad to keep my dad's memory through his car? Am I holding myself back from moving on? It's not a bad thing to be sentimental. But I guess there's also value in knowing when something is too far gone to be repaired. Like your air conditioner. I'm just saying, man. Character doesn't mean mold smell. Replacing or fixing the AC is a whole ordeal. You know this. You even wrote about it once in one of your diagrams. If it bugs you that much, you're free to walk home, you know. In this cold? Ugh. In this cold? Nah. For now, I could just roll down the window. Hold on. I want to take one of my nails off because it's annoying me. Press on nails. To be clear. I'm not pulling my nails out. That's the torture method. He leans back in his lawn chair with his hands behind his head. Anyway, I was trying to remember the constellations that you were telling me about last time. I can't find the moose-lobster hybrid. Is it that cluster of stars over there? Capricorn? It's supposed to be a half-goat, half-fish hybrid. That's even weirder than a moose-lobster, is it? I don't think it is. Is it? That's what I'm saying. Is it really? And also, it's not even visible at this time of year. You look at the cluster of stars Austin is pointing at. I don't think that's any particular constellation. Okay, well, whatever. When was the last time anyone made a constellation? It's about time we had a new one. I vote lobster. Big claws, little antenna, the new noble creature of the cosmos. Ah yes, the ever-lovable space crustacean. Maybe lobsters are from another planet and we've been eating aliens this whole time. Dude, I gotta let the people on the forum know. This is huge. It feels good to laugh together like this without a care to the world. You bring your wrist close to your face and take a look at the watch. It's been about 2.5 hours, maybe more. I think that's enough mythology for one night. Got work in the morning. You ready to pack it up? Yeah, I'm good. The alien photo will happen next time for sure. Or we can go to the grocery store and you can snap a picture of the lobster tank. Did you ever hear that they can't die from old age? That sounds kind of alien, right? Intriguing. My throat is beginning to hurt. And not for the reasons I'd want it to. You begin gathering your things, starting with folding up the lawn chair, brushing snack crumbs off your lap, and You begin gathering up your things, starting with folding up the lawn chair, brushing snack crumbs off your lap and into the grass. You slip your camera back into its case. You pull out your keys, ready to head back to the car, when suddenly, a green streak splits the sky in two. Whoa, You both freeze, eyes eyes locked on the, oh God, eyes locked on the art cutting through the darkness. It glows vivid and unnatural. Definitely not a plane. Not a satellite. That's it. That has to be it. You drop everything, the trash and scatter. You drop everything. The trash and your keys scatter into the grass. You dive for your camera bag, heart stammering. The lens cap still on. Your hands fumble to twist it off. It's heading towards the trees. The light dips. It's not burning out like a meteor should. It disappears behind the tree line. Did it land? I'm not sure. I think so. The wind stills. Every insect falls silent. A few moments later, you hear a noise. Crack. A branch snaps. Snap. Then another. You ready your camera. Austin's on his feet. Something's coming. You hear that, right? Yeah. Holy shit. Do you think... You nod and squint towards the trees. This is it. Finally. After years of waiting, your patience has been rewarded. Another crack. Closer. A dark shape barrels out of the underbush. But it's not a ship, nor a glowing visitor from the stars. That is a bear. You guys should leave, actually. A bear. Everything in you seizes. That's a scary bear, too. A really scary bear. Why do you look like that, man? Oh, no, come on. Your breath catches as your hope deflates. Of course it's just an animal. Not a spaceship or anything unnatural. Only a goddamn animal. I mean, I don't think the bear came from the sky. I don't know what came from the sky, but I doubt it was the bear. It wasn't the first time. The thrill of wonder, the kind that rose up like helium in your chest only to burst against the sharp edge of reality. The streak was probably copper-based debris. Some rusted old satellite burning up on re-entry. Nothing special. Not even alien. And you feel a wave of nausea roll over you. We got excited. We made a noise. We laughed. We shouted. We made ourselves known. That's what drew it. The bear walks closer. Are you going to leave? The bear walks closer, its nose wiggling as its large snout tests the air. Leave. Okay, or don't. That's probably... I don't even... Don't move. Just stay still. It'll be okay. The wind shifts. The bear's head snaps towards you. It saw. It knew. Your hair stands on end as time seems to slow to a crawl. The bear is only a few... Wait, hold on. I'm gonna save just in case I have to run away from this thing or something. I don't know. Your hair stands on end as time seems to slow to a crawl. The bear is only a few yards away, its huge form still visible in the dark night. You and Austin freeze. Maybe, just maybe, it'll walk right on by. It won't notice. You'll get lucky. Y'all are about to die. But it stares right at you. There's no glint of mercy in its eyes, no reason or negotiation. An alien might have the capacity to be bargained with, might hesitate. Maybe. A bear's just hunger and instinct. You can't reason with that. Right as you finish your... Okay! Shit, it's coming! Go! You tear down the hill, your legs barely keeping pace with your panic. You crash through the tall grass, dirt and leaves. Behind you, the bear barrels forward, its paws thundering against the earth and tearing apart the grass close behind you. Too close. The car, it's there. You lunge for it, slam against the door and dig into your pockets. Did you leave your keys on the ground? Keys, come on. Not there. Other pocket? But you left your keys on the ground, man. Other pocket? No. Back pocket? Nothing. No. Where are they? You whirl around, heart stuttering, hands fumbling uselessly as the bear gains speed. Riley! You snap your head up. Austin's sprinting. Back up the hill. What the hell is he doing? Then you remember. The keys. I threw them. I threw them when I was excited. God, I didn't even think. The bear nearly clips Austin's heels, the paw swiping through the air, but he's fast. My God, dude. The bear skids on the slope, its momentum tumbling into the grass. You stand frozen, your heart is thrashing wildly in your chest. To Austin! I have no acting within me whatsoever. I swear this sounds fucking ass. This sounds fucking ass. From the top of the hill, Austin turns and yells, "Catch!" What the fuck was that? Oh, there they are. You see the glint of silver cutting through the dark. The keys spinning. Time slows. They arc through the air like another shooting star. You blink. They disappear into the darkness. You didn't catch. Fucking dumbass. Where did they go? Where? You hear them fall somewhere in the grass in front of you, swallowed by the night. Oh, so I need to turn my fan on. It's kind of hot. The keys landed somewhere in the grass. You have to find them fast. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna save, because there's potential for someone to die. Oh, yep, I'm very much timed, apparently. Ah, Jesus. And I already fucked up. What the fuck is wrong with me? Come on, man. Come on, man. Find the goddamn keys. Right, so we're gonna die because I haven't found. Never mind, I acquired the keys just in time. You slam the door shut and jam the key into the ignition with shaking hands. The engine roars to life. The headlights illuminate the grass in front of you. Through the glass, you see that Austin doesn't make it. Austin! He trips. He goes down hard. Legs folding under him. Arms flailing. The bear catches him at the base of the hill. A blur of fur and muscle slamming into him like a car crash. No, 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 no. The paw comes down on his back, pinning him. Austin kicks and thrashes. His hands claw at the ground. You see the bear's jaw unhinge, unnaturally before it bites down onto Austin's shoulder. You see his mouth open and his scream pierces your ears. His body jerks. Blood sprays in the grass. That's unfortunate, actually. I have to do something. Your hands are clenched around the wheel. The headlights slice across the hill, catching the glint of blood and wild thrashing of movement. Drive. Get to service. I can call someone. I can send help. That's smart. That's rational. But he's still moving. You can see his arms clawing at the ground as he tries to crawl, even as the bear lunges again. Am I gonna leave him? No, I should do something. I can't just sit here while he gets torn apart. Your hand hovers over the gear shift. You don't even know what to do if... You don't even know what you'd do if you went out there. Fight a bear with your fists? Get both of you killed? He's dying. He's dying right there. Right now. Another scream. Weaker this time. I think dude's already dead, man. Move, Riley, move! The wheel is damp with sweat under your hand. The car idles. You sit in the dark, the engine ready, the road open, unsure. Outside, Austin is still fighting for his life. Austin is still out there. You made it to the car. He didn't. Do you run to get help? Do you run and get help? You'd have to drive at least a mile back towards town to get any signal. Or do you go back for him? You'd have to carry Austin back to the car while trying not to get killed. Oh God. Well, I saved recently, I guess. I wish I could save before this choice, like right before the choice. We're gonna go back for Austin. You know what? I'm probably gonna die. But that's what I'm going with. You don't have any weapons or methods of defense. Are you sure? Why are you asking me again? We're going for Austin. I'm probably gonna die, but I want to... Hello? You tear open the door, adrenaline drowning down every logical thought. You sprint towards the base of the hill, screaming, waving your arms. Hey! Hey, over here! The bear turns for a split second. It's enough. Austin scrambles back, coughing blood. I'm fucking gonna die. You lunge to grab him, but the bear brushes past and somehow knocks you with the back of its paw, sending you sprawling. You hit the ground hard. The wind's knocked from your chest. Pain blooms along your ribs. Get up! Get up! You crawl a few feet back towards the car, Austin still moving, still breathing, but still too far away. The bear is circling again. Why do they keep making me make decisions? Ugh. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know what? Oh, God. I'm sorry, Austin. I'm gonna leave. You slam into the ground hard, pain spidering through your ribs. Your breath catches. Won't come back. You hear the bear. Closer. Closer. Despite it all, you push yourself under your hands, the metallic tang of blood in your mouth. You tried. If you stay, you die too. That helps no one. You stumble to your feet. You turn. You run. The bear does not follow. You floor the gas, gravel spitting in your wake as the trees blur past. He threw me the keys. He wanted me to get out safe, right? I didn't listen at first, and I got hurt. But I couldn't just leave him without trying. Your hands tremble on the wheel. Your eyes keep glancing up the rearview mirror. Behind you, the woods swallow the hill. He didn't say it, but why else would he? Your breath shudders out of you. Your chest feels too tight. There was nothing else I could do. If I stayed any longer, if I tried to pull him up. I tried to help, but there was no way I could win against a bear. You squeeze the wheel until your knuckles ache. You blink hard. It doesn't help. The image burns behind your eyes. Austin on the ground, the bear above him, the scream. God, I should have... You punch the steering wheel. No, I'm not just leaving him. I'm calling for help. That's something. This is helping too. You grab your phone. No bars. Still. You hiss through your teeth and grip the phone harder in your hand. Come on. You speed down the unpaved path. A flicker. 1 bar. You slam on the brakes and pull over. You dial 911. Someone picks up. You hear a voice. I need help. My friend, there's a bear. The voice on the phone asks a series of rapid-fire questions. Where are you? Is anyone injured? Are you safe? You stumble through answers. What's the name of the road? God, what is it? You grasp at details. You give them enough, at least. You hope you do. The call ends. The forest stays silent. They're coming. I gave them something. That's enough, right? Right? Austin's fucking dead, man. I'm sorry. They said they're sending someone. But it's not enough. They won't get there fast enough. You pop the glove box. It's empty except for some old receipts and a bent flashlight. You slam it shut. What do I have? I need something. I need anything. Oh my god, my voice. Oh god. I just inhaled a bug or something. I don't know what the fuck that was. You hop out of your car and check the trunk. A tire iron. It's cold and a bit rusty. You grip it tightly. This won't work, but it's all I have. You drive back. The tire iron sits in the passenger seat and shifts as you speed through the darkness. It's too late. You know it's too late. But you still press harder on the gas. Gravel skids beneath the tires as you take the turn too fast. I ran. I left him. The trees blur past again, the same one you tore through minutes ago, but somehow they look like they loom overhead menacingly, as if they're watching you. Does going back really make any of this better? When I left when he needed me the most, I don't think you could have helped, dude. I mean, maybe it would have just been better to just die with him. That would have been more noble, I guess. You clutch the wheel tighter. The tire iron continues to shift with each bump in the road. You quickly return to your usual parking spot and peer into the direction the bear had come from. Dark. Silent. I'm gonna save. But I'm also gonna... Does this save just happen? I kind of want to turn off autosave, to be honest. Whatever. Yeah, that's the save that... you know what? Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Maybe it ran off. Maybe it's gone. But I don't see Austin either. Did he get away? Is this really enough to go head-to-head with a bear? Maybe it would be better to wait for help to arrive. Okay. We're gonna look for Austin. And I think I also want to turn off autosave. You decide to look for Austin. You take a deep breath and exit your car with a tight grip on the tire iron. Oh my god. Alright. Austin, I'm coming for you, man. Maybe. You're probably dead already. There's a high chance you're dead already. Why is this a chair? What? Why are they so distant? Why is one of them all the way over there and what? I mean, I guess, like, maybe we didn't, like, grab the... I don't know, man. Oh, into the woods. Spooky. This is fun and a reasonable decision. Looking for my boyfriend. You search for a while in the darkness. Ultimately, you find nothing. After what feels like forever, red and blue lights blur through the trees as the ambulance crawls up the gravel path. You walk towards them. Maybe they'll find something you missed. Maybe they'll find Austin. A paramedic jogs towards you. Are you hurt? Yes, but my friend, he's... the bear... You gesture towards the field. Another medic's already combing the grass with a flashlight. You follow the beam with your eyes, expecting to see a body, or blood, or anything, hoping they'd find something that you missed. But there's nothing there. The grass sways in the wind. He was right there. Upon seeing your injuries, the paramedic rushes you over to the ambulance. As they begin to clean your wounds, they shine a light in your eyes. Ask. I think Corvid pointed it out once that I say ax instead of ask, and I'm trying to, like, consciously pronounce it correctly. I don't know why I do that. Ask you questions. Your name, the date. You answer without thinking. You're watching the trees, listening for growls, praying for a voice. Another set of lights arrive, the police this time. The officers start talking to each other over radios. Can you tell us where you last saw him? You point again, same place. One of the paramedics speak up as she finishes wrapping your arm. We really recommend taking you in. Adrenaline can hide worse injuries. You shake your head. I've injured myself worse than this falling off a bike. I'll be fine, really. I doubt that's true. A pause. They don't argue. You're sure? You nod. Can I help look for him? Honestly, it's best if you didn't. It's safer if you're not out here. They'll keep searching. You hesitate. Is there really nothing you can do to help? After a moment, you head back to your car. You've already searched and found nothing. What else can you do? You drive. The woods blur past, shadows caught in your headlights. Back there, sirens, radios, and flashlights sweeping through the trees. You were in the way. They told you to go home, to wait, so you left. They're going to find him. He just ran. He's hiding. Hurt maybe, but alive. Your hands are locked around the wheel. Your knuckles are pale and stiff. I'm sure he got up. He's smart. He knows how to hide. The car engine rumbles as the road dips and curves. You haven't blinked in a while. They'll find him before morning. They have to. You don't just vanish. They'll call. As soon as they find him, they'll call. The forest presses closer around you. Tall trees lean in, as if threatening to swallow both you and your car. Up ahead, a deer steps out onto the road. You don't slow down. It stares at you, then bolts. You keep driving. Tomorrow, he'll be fine. Cold, maybe scared, but fine. You glance at the passenger seat. You look away. You eventually make it home. Oh, you didn't even wash the dishes, man. Sorry. No, now's probably not the time. But... oh my god. That's so much fun. Horrendous. You pass out. I would not be able to fucking sleep. Ah! You shut it off. Right. I hate that noise with a passion. Like, I don't have to deal with that as an alarm anymore because I have, like, a Google Home, but when I had, like, an actual alarm clock, like, that noise, I fucking hate that sound so much. I can't, like, with a passion. Shit, you're supposed to go into work for a morning shift. You wonder if they found Austin. You give the police a call. The phone rings too many times before anyone picks up. Your voice sounds rough when you speak. You explain the situation again. The dispatcher listens, the sound of typing in the background, keys tapping without urgency. They tell you the search was called off overnight. Too short-staffed and dark. Fucking bitches. He's still out there, though. We understand, sir. The team will be out as soon as they can. You hang up. By the time you get out, it'd be the middle of the afternoon. You really need the money to pay bills. But it'd eat up precious time you could be looking for Austin. Decisions. I don't think I'd be able to go into work after that happened. But I also don't know if this is a good decision either. Because there's a chance you're not even gonna find him. So I really do want to continue playing this game, but my god, am I tired. Why do I do this to myself all the time? Okay, we're gonna go into work, you know what? As much as I want to look for Austin, I can't really not show up to work. I have bills to help pay, and I could really get fired for not showing up. Good. Wow, you guys are moving too fast. Quit that. You go to work. You can get started at the cash register. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm right there. Cash register. What? Oh. Okay. I see. What? Oh, half of it. 2 pumps of vanilla. Extra foam. At least I'm not timed. Because if I was timed, that would have gone fucked up. Oh. Thanks! The customer takes their order and seems pleased. Bye! Almond milk. I love having to do this when my friend's potentially dead. Mauled to death by a bear. No topping. Woo. What happens if I mess up an order? I don't want to do that, but I'm curious. I'm tired of shit. Zoning the fuck out. Iced whole milk. 2 humps pumpkin. Cinnamon. You're welcome. Goodbye. Ooh. 3 pumps caramel. Whippity cream. Oh my god. You made it through work. Yay. Check Austin's apartment, search the hill, pick up mom's medication. Okay. Let's pick up mom's medication. You decide to pick up your mom's medication. Normally it would take less than 10 minutes to drive to the pharmacy and back, and come back. She'd grab it herself on one of her days off, and that would be the end of it. But the doctor sent it to the wrong pharmacy. An hour? Okay, I didn't think it would be an hour drive when we were... Okay. But the doctor sent it to the wrong pharmacy, the one in your hometown an hour away. Your mom's been working a lot of overnight shifts recently, and while she could have just... And while she could just have the pharmacy transfer the prescription, you usually don't mind having an excuse to drive around. You figured you should go. It would help ease the load on her shoulders. Still, as you climb into the driver's seat, you can't help but look at the empty passenger seat and think of the person that usually sat there during trips like this. Austin's still out there, and here you are, driving away from the search. It's the same stretch of highway with uneven guardrails and the water tower that sort of resembles an acorn. Oh my god. Billboards you used to see every day blur by. A diner ad that still hasn't changed since you were a kid. An old movie theater that now looks abandoned. You roll past your old high school. It looks smaller than you remember. Its sign out front is faded and warped. There's the record shop where you used to spend Saturday afternoons with Austin, flipping through albums you couldn't afford. You pass by the corner deli that always smelled like grease and oil, and the back road turnoff that led to your dad's favorite fishing spot, the one you never went back to after he got sick. Then you pass by the old video rental shop that he used to take you on Fridays. The lights are out and the sign is partially gone. There is a For Lease banner that flaps limply across the entrance. You drive past one of the newer buildings in the area, the one you read about in the papers after you moved away. It's an upscale complex of glass and metal. You avert your gaze. You slow down for a moment at a light, stare at it through the windshield. It's nostalgic, seeing all the places you grew up around. the roads and storefronts you once knew by heart. But it's also strange how quickly places shift around when you stop showing up. How they change without you when you're not looking. After you graduated high school and moved, it felt like you were running away from all the bad memories this place held. The ache of your dad's death never quite faded away. Never quite faded away completely. For a long time, you thought that if you had done more and tried harder, maybe you could have fixed him. The road unwinds ahead of you. You feel compassion for that younger version of yourself. You're sure your dad was grateful for everything you did for him back then. The pharmacy sign appears ahead. Its red letters look like they've actually been painted over recently. You pull into a spot near the front and shut off your engine. The bell over the door gives a soft chime when you step inside. The place still smells the same, like alcohol and cough drops. My throat fucking hurts. Maybe I should have looked for Austin, I don't know. I'm trying to be responsible or something, but... But I also... My eyes hurt. God fucking damn. They're dry. Behind the counter, you spot a familiar face. She looks almost exactly as you remember. Maybe a little older now. Faint lines at the corner of her eyes, and her long, graying hair pulled into a tight bun. She's focused on the computer screen, typing something in, until she looks up and sees you. Her eyes light up. Riley! Well, would you look at you? You've grown up so much. How have you been? I'm surprised to see you back here. Seems like my mom's doctor mixed something up and sent her medication here instead. I'm just picking it up for her. Ah, that explains it. I saw your mom's name in the system and thought I recognized it. I'll go grab it for you. She disappears into the shelves behind the counter. The sound of pill bottles clinking together. I should honestly really stop playing visual novels without Corvid. Like, I think, like, usually the thought process is, oh, it's only like 2 main characters, I'll be fine. And to be fair, right now I'm playing, like, there isn't even really another character anyway, other than the pharmacist lady, but that she's gonna be gone in 2 seconds, because Austin's fucking dead or whatever, so even if Corvid was here, I'm not sure how much that would matter. However, I do want to continue playing, but I'm also very much struggling. And also my eyes, I'll be right back, I need to wash my fucking face. Give me a second. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, my hands are so kind of wet. Wait a second. You glance your hands on the cold surface of the counter and glance around. And button. Nothing's changed. Ah! Fuck! Nothing's changed in... I'm... fucking up my sticky note that's taped to my computer with my wet-ass hands. Fuck. Nothing's changed in here. There's the same posters about flu shots and near empty candy bowl near the register. When she returns, she sets the paper bag on the counter with a small smile. How's your mom doing these days? She used to come in every week with your dad back then. I remember how hard that time was for you both. Her voice softens, not with pity, but with an aura of genuine warmth. She's okay. Working a lot. Nights mostly. I think keeping busy helps. I bet it does. She was always strong. You both were. Tell your mom I said hello, and you take care of yourself, alright? You've always looked after everyone else. Yeah, thank you. I'll try. Bye! Oh, God. Search the fields, check Austin's apartment, go home for the evening. Okay, we're gonna search the... should I? Wait. I don't know, man. I don't think there's... Is there any point to checking Austin's apartment? Because I doubt he'll be there. But I also don't know how good of an idea this is. Let's go to Austin's apartment and see what the deal with that is. Oh, kitty? Wait, which one's his? Why is there an axe? Can I take it? A battered axe hangs in the dusty emergency case. The wooden handle looks worn out. The landlady must not have bought a new one yet. You should leave it alone. Okay, which one is Austin's apartment? What the fuck? Where am I right now? What the fuck? Huh? Where? Okay, this door looks different. Wait, or is that the... Who the fuck are you? Why do you look so suspicious? Oh, you are suspicious. Shoot. Oh, wait, hang on. Before you say anything, I definitely don't live here. Okay, well, I do, but unofficially. I'm more like a tenant in spirit? Like Casper. You heard of Casper. Like Casper the ghost? What? You seem like a person who respects discretion. The kind of person who knows when not to report friendly ghosts to landlords. The Ghostbusters. My guy, I couldn't fucking care less as long as you're not, like, gonna fucking kill me or something. Look, I'm losing the metaphor here. You get what I'm saying. I was never here. And you're very polite for not telling the landlord about me and my cat's existence. As soon as I get this. Are you stealing? What's happening right now? Thing. Out of the way. I'll slip back into my apartment, disappear like I never existed, and we can return to the golden age of me not being perceived. Better for everyone that way. Less complicated. I haven't said a single thing to you. Do you need help, man? I'll help you out. I knocked over a shelf. Can I help him? Yeah, okay. Okay, if you're gonna come and bother me and ruin the illusion of me not being here, would you mind helping me move this thing out of my doorway? I was trying to rearrange some stuff and it fell, and I can't lift it alone. Help him out? Sure. Maybe it'll be good karma. Maybe he'll help me some fucking way. I don't know, man. Thanks. Yeah, if you could just stand it back up and move it over to that corner where the cracked tile is, That'd be great. What? All the way over there? Am I stronger than this guy, or like what? You pick up the shelf. It's the heavy shelf. It would. It's a heavy shelf. It would take some effort, but you could push and pull it if you needed to. Oh, mechanics. Enter /C with object to pull. Okay. Alright, man. Wait a second. Wait. Oh, hold on. Okay. No! Fuck. Do I have to individually click? No! This... Okay. Alright. This is fun. Why are there so many goddamn boxes in the hall? Who lives like this? No! Wrong ass direction. There you go, man. Perfect. Hey, thanks. I'm going into my house now, but I've got a few other things I need done if you got the time. You can knock on my door anytime if you feel like helping me out. No problem, man. Where the fuck is Austin's apartment? I was looking for Austin's apartment. Which one is Austin's? How do I get out of here? Oh, I guess I just like go to the door that looks different every time. That's the deal. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Who has all these things just out in the hallway? Who is doing this? If this could even be considered a hallway, what fucking kind of apartment layout is this? The door to the roof. It's locked. Is this Austin's apartment? It's Austin's apartment door. Wow. Why am I here? This is useless. I'm not gonna find anything useful in here. I don't think. I assume not. What? I also don't seem to be able to interact with anything? Hello? Trash can. Okay. Dresser. Bookshelf. Austin's nightstand. Why can't I interact with the books? Austin's empty computer chair. Am I going to find anything relevant or important or... What in the fuck am I doing here? I mean, this was my decision. I came here, but also, like, what? I can't really interact with much. You don't have time for a bath right now. Well, yeah, no shit. Look in mirror. Still got some fight left in me. Wash hands. Should I just leave? There doesn't seem to be anything of worth my time in here. What? Okay, the only options are head home and... Right, I guess we're heading home. I don't know. Oh my god. Can I talk to my mother? Have I told my mother anything about what happened? Is my mother aware of the situation? Mamacita? Where is my mom? Oh. Did it say something about her working late shifts? Maybe she's at work. I don't know. Mamacita. It's gonna be the same thing, right? Yeah. I guess mother is not home. So much fun. I should probably drop mom's meds on the table before I forget. That I should, perhaps. You leave your mom's meds on the table. Is that a landline? I can't interact with it. Or maybe it's the thermostat or something. I don't fucking know. Go to bed. Is there anything else I can do? What if I do the laundry? What do you mean? You do have time to fold it. Maybe you should. Maybe you should. I don't know. I mean, I guess I wouldn't really want to fold laundry right now if I were him. But still. Also, what's the deal with the random guy? Is he relevant at all? Is he gonna come back? You eventually fall asleep. The stairwell smells of dust and heat. Sunlight slices through the window in thick lines. Is this a flashback? I think this is a flashback. Austin is halfway up the stairs. What? I have a piece of my desk imprinted onto my thigh, apparently. Austin is halfway up the stairs, shoulders tight and jaw set. His eyes are blazing. Come on, I'm trying to help. Austin scoffs. You're trying to fix me again. Maybe if you didn't keep... Don't. Just don't. You grit your teeth. You feel like your words are echoing loudly in the stairwell, but you continue anyway. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna pause stream again. Okay. My voice is in pain. You grit your teeth. You feel like your words are echoing loudly in the stairwell, but you continue anyway. Oh my god. Someone has to, because when things fall apart, you have no idea what to do. I'm good. Yeah, so on top of it, I feel nauseous. Austin steps closer. His hand brushes against the railing. A small, almost imperceptible grin tugs at his mouth before it fades. Oh god. Shut up, man. You like that, don't you? me falling apart. You're always following me around to pick up the pieces, like you're waiting for it to happen. What the fuck are you talking about? You feel your anger welling up in you and making your face hot. Your jaw clenches harder. Better than leaving it to chance. Austin tilts his head, watching you, eyes sharp. The tiniest flicker of amusement passes over his face. You can't just walk away. Not when it's me who ends up cleaning it up. And I know you stick around because you like that I do, no matter how many times you put me in an uncomfortable position. Austin laughs to himself. Your throat tightens. You force your shoulder back. You forced your shoulders back. He's baiting you. Austin exhales and shakes his head. His eyes soften for a fraction of a second. It's a tiny crack, but his expression immediately sours again. He turns, storms up the stairs and out of the light. Your feet why is my phone making noises? It's Instagram. Your feet stay planted. Your feet stay planted. Up ahead, a door slams. Dust float through the sunbeams. You tell yourself you're done. You try to convince yourself that you are. God damn. Ah! Awful, horrendous, no good sound. Why are you remembering this now? You try to shake off the feeling of unease and force yourself to sit up. You have another shift today. You wonder if they found Austin. You give the police another call. You call the non-emergency number, and they tell you that they haven't found anything yet. They'll give you a call if they do. By the time you get out, it'll be the middle of the afternoon. Oh, God. Okay. We're looking for Austin. You can't believe the police still haven't found anything. You're up anyway. You should use this time to look for Austin. Maybe you'll find something they missed. Alright. Fuck work, I guess. Mother, are you home? Where is my mother? The fuck? Can I interact with it and, like, will it say something about the fact that my mother hasn't picked it up? Nope. Can I shower? Okay, how many days in a row are we gonna not shower, my guy? Leave the house. Woo! You shoulder your canvas backpack and head out. Austin's fucking dead, man. You drive out to the field. By the time you get there, the sun is already rising. Okay, at least... Oh, there's police! Policio! Hello! Where the fuck is my boyfriend? If you see anything, clothing, blood, anything out of place, let me or Officer Blore know. Blore? Blore. Know immediately. Alrighty, man. What the fuck? I could drift. That's weird. Hold on. Wait, can I do that again? It looked really funny. Alright. Ooh, what's shiny? Why is it shiny? How do I get to the shiny? The fuck? I want the shiny. Oh, there's a bag. How have they not found that? Are you seriously telling me there's a bag right there and they haven't found that in like 2 days? You look at the fence. It's far more rusted and worn than last time you saw it. You recall something that happened several years ago in this very spot. Oh, more flashback. Oh, is that what the sparkly means? It means flashback? Oh my god. I'm simply going to kill myself. The path through the woods is slowing down. What? I'm reading words wrong! The path through the woods is slow going. It's overgrown. So when do we get to the cannibalism? I heard this game had cannibalism. I came here for the. I mean, I definitely enjoying it so far, but I'm also dying. I'm also dying. Fucking. Blech. The path through the woods is slow going. It's overgrown, all roots and burrs that stick to your jeans. You're halfway back from the field, the sun already low, when Austin stops and points ahead. You'd come out here chasing a lead on a forum you lurk. You'd come out here chasing a lead on a forum you lurk. Someone claimed there were lights out in the fields and sounds no animal could make. Usually leads for these sort of things were in other states, way too far for you to travel on your own. This lead, comparatively, was practically in your backyard. It had been thrilling. It was your first long drive since getting your license. Why did I click before reading the rest of the sentence? The first time this far from town without your mom in the passenger seat. I should probably save again. Oh my god. Oh, wait a second. Just the open road, the radio loud, and the exciting buzz of freedom. There's a chain link fence. Rust curls along the edges. On the other side, you can see a clean-cut slope that leads straight back towards where your car is. Best of all, there's no thorns or bugs, no endless winding walk through the trees. Way faster this way. Come on, it's just a fence. You hesitate. The wire looks bent in places, but not low enough to step over. The path behind you is familiar and safe, even if it takes longer, less risky. Austin's already sizing up the best foothold. I don't know, man. We could just go around. It's fine, look. He scrambles up with ease, hands finding places you wouldn't have thought to grab. You blink and he's already on the other side, triumphant, brushing dirt off his palms. See? Told you. Your turn. You stare. The metal glints in the last sunlight. In the last of the sunlight. It's not that high, right? Austin did it so easily. He's watching. Waiting. Alright, okay, yeah. Oh my god. Maybe I'll stop in like 30 minutes. You grip the edge and haul yourself up. Ow! Fuck me! You grip the edge and haul yourself up. Your foot slips near the top right as you're swinging over. Pain blossoms sharp and sudden across your thigh as the wire catches your skin. You drop down hard, landing sideways with a grunt. You hiss through your teeth and touch the sting. Blood is already trailing toward your knee. You bite back a curse. Shit, are you okay? Yeah, ugh. Give me a second. He helps you up, apologetic, but still smiling like the shortcut was worth it. You don't say otherwise. You don't want to be the one who always slows things down. The cut scabbed over into a crescent scar. You rub your leg over your jeans. Okay. Interesting. Okay, how do I get to the bag that I thought? Oh, this way. If this has any lead to, why is there a fucking goat? To Austin? What the fuck do you mean the police didn't find this? It's Austin's backpack. How did the search party not find this? That's what I'm saying. What the fuck? Or maybe they just didn't think it was important enough to pick up. You shove the contents of his backpack into your own. I am fatigued. Ugly ass goat. Offer the goat a flower. Why? The goat eats the flower and nuzzles in your hand. What was the point of that? Let me pick up more flour, I guess. I don't know why, but... There's a cow! A heavy barrel. Looks like it could float in water. It would take some effort, but you could push and pull it if you needed to. Well, let's get that up. No! Other direction! Get that out of the way. Thank you. Hello, cow. Hello, moo. Wait, do I need to put it in the water? Oh, maybe I need it. Oh, I see. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Alright. Alright, and then... Oh my god. Oh wait, I might as well have just pulled it out. Actually, well, never mind. Okay. I too am fatigued, Riley. Quite so. Looks like the morning's already over. I've been walking around all day. My feet hurt. What should I do with my afternoon? Keep exploring. I need to keep looking. Austin is out there and he needs my help. It's better to keep searching. Oh, it's darker now. I'm scared. But I'm also fatigued. Maybe I should have gone. Who the fuck are you? Are you part of the search party or are you just a dude? I'm having so much fun. I am a gamer. No! Okay, what is this? A peaceful little spot and some big rocks in the river. The sound of the gentle current lapping against the stone and the surrounding nature always seems to clear your mind. Oh, yeah, sure. You decided to take a seat and gather your thoughts. That did jack shit. I thought I'd at least no longer be fatigued. If he's injured, he might have holed up somewhere. Keep an eye out for shelter. If he's injured, he's probably fucking dead by now, I'll be honest. Don't worry, kid. We're not giving up. Every set of eyes helps. Come on. Seems like it wants to get across, but is unwilling to go through the water. Can I help the cow? Why? I don't know. Could the cow even fit in the barrel? There's probably no reason to have done that. Touch the cow and gently motion towards the new pathway. Its big brown eyes look at you. There's a moment of understanding. I wonder what the point of some of this is. Like, why do I help the cow? Is that relevant at all? Or do I just help the cow out of the goodness of my heart? Why can I do that? Why is that a thing that I can do? Oh, that looks suspicious. A scrap of white fabric is tattered and worn out. You can't tell what it originally belonged to. There's some red staining on it, though. Should I go back to the officer, or should I... Why is the dog sniffing the cow's butt? What the fuck are you doing? The dog won't stop harassing the cow. Could you help me find something to distract it? One of my buddies up near the limits of the woods, Ron, has this dog's favorite toy with him. If you grabbed it for me, I'd really appreciate it. Why the fuck do I need to do that? Wait, am I going this way? Who has the toy? I truly question what the point of some of these side quests are. Am I just that much of a good Samaritan? Am I... Okay. Oh dear. Do I have to be concerned about passing out or something? Should I go? Should I go home? Why is there a goat? Okay, fuck you too. Maybe I should leave. I don't know. You have some time before you go to bed. There's a few things you need to get done. And that would be... my laundry, perhaps? If you want to use your computer, you're gonna have to clean off the chair first. Finally doing my laundry? Midterms took priority. You had no time between studying and everything else going on. Guess I could only ignore it for so long. Austin would always point out my pile and poke fun at me. As if he had room to talk. He usually had one too. Usually worse than mine. Every time I see that pile now, I imagine him going, Riley, is this your laundry or your latest sculpture? Even if it was a sculpture, it was only meant to be a temporary exhibit. I should take it down before the wrinkles get mistaken for artistic intent. You pull the shirts free one by one and attempt to smooth the wrinkles out. You fold each piece slowly, stacking them with care. You match your socks, even though you hate doing it. It feels good to have that out of the way. Can I use my computer? Sure. You decide to revisit the cryptid forum again. Looks like that vampire thread is still going crazy with replies since it's been bumped to the very top. The latest entry reads, my neighbor's goat got real messed up before it died. Kept rubbing on the fence all the time, like non-stop, like it was trying to scratch off its skin or something. Wouldn't eat its food, not even the pellets it loved. Eyes looked wrong, like that red thing in the old flash pics, but it was pitch black out. Went after the chickens, which it never did. They put it down, but honestly, it kind of felt like it wanted that, like it knew it wasn't right, messed up. Parasite? Thing? You should probably go to bed now. Alright. Oh god. You're nearly asleep when your phone starts vibrating. You bolt up and grab your phone. It's from your mom. She doesn't usually call at this hour. Fear starts to well up in you as you answer. Hello? Your mom's voice is hushed. Is a hushed, frantic whisper. Oh my god. Yay, finally. Riley? Oh my... Wait, what voice did I give her? Oh my god. They just rolled Austin into the ICU. I tried getting in contact with his family, but nobody answered the phone. Do you know anything? What's going on? Are you okay? Someone said there was a police report filed regarding him going missing. You nearly dropped your phone. Whatever your mom is saying, on the other end of the line right now, you can't hear her. The rest of the call is a blur. Sounds are being drowned out by the pulsing of your ears as you get dressed and rush to the ER. Lights blur past. You pull into the parking lot, tires screeching slightly as you park. You frantically explain the situation to the gentleman at the front desk. You know they won't let you see him right away. They have to stabilize him, stop the bleeding, and figure everything they could do to help. No matter how long it is, you'll wait. You have to stay this time. Leaving isn't an option. Let me save. The fluorescent lights buzz overhead, cold and constant, casting everything in a sterile glow. You sit hunched in a chair that squeaks every time you shift. The cushion gave up years ago. Your favorite jacket doesn't seem to block out the chilly ER air. The sharp smell of antiseptic that clings everything in the building fills your nostrils. People come and go. People come and go. An older man with his hand wrapped in a bloody towel. A woman whispering angrily into her phone with a teacher holding her stomach like it might fall out. Every time the door opens, you look up, not sure what to expect. Your leg bounces without stopping. Your eyes sting. You don't blink. He's inside. He's warm. He's breathing. There are people who know what to do. Time seems to stretch out further and further. Eventually a nurse, one that is friends with your mom, comes up to you. You can see him now. He's awake. He's asking for you. How are you alive, man, actually? How are you not dead? Machines beeping beside the bed. You barely make it through the doorway before Austin's eyes lock on yours. Hey, Rye. His voice is hoarse, a shadow of his usual self. He's sitting up with the hospital gown hanging loosely around his shoulders. Is there a way I can see what's in my inventory, actually? Because I, picked up a couple things, but it's how do I know what I have? Holy shit! Austin! You run to the foot of his bed. His skin is pale, and the scent of iodine lingers around him. His hair is a mess. It's clumped together with dried blood and sweat. There's some that haven't been fully cleaned off in the back of his neck. There's dark circles under his eyes, and his lips are cracked. I want to go home. Please, I don't want to be here. You freeze inside the door, eyes glancing to Dr. Lowell beside him. She gives you a small, reassuring nod and steps forward to meet you. Ooh, you're pretty. Hi. He's stable. Still a little dehydrated, but we've started fluids and cleaning the wounds. There's no sign of concussion or severe internal damage. The stitches are holding. I strongly recommend keeping him overnight for observation. Your eyes shift back to Austin. His fingers are curled tight in the blanket. He looks exhausted and fragile. His desperate gaze makes your stomach twist. Please, Riley, I can't stay here. I'm fine, I swear. I just want to go home. Take me home, please. What if I take him and something goes wrong? What if he gets worse? But he's looking at me like I'm the only thing holding him together. You hesitate. I'm going to say... How many slots are there? Okay. You hesitate, caught between the weight of the decision and the pleading look in his eyes. Slowly you nod. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna give me the choice, not gonna lie. Okay, we'll go home. Austin exhales like he's been holding his breath. Dr. Lowell doesn't protest, but you catch a hint of frustration. It's the slight downturn of the corner of her lips and the twitch of her eyebrow that gives it away. As the nurse steps in to help remove Austin's IV, she pulls you aside outside the room. One thing I didn't mention in front of him,
His blood work showed some irregularities. His white count's high.
I don't know what that means.
Could be an infection, maybe from the animal bites. The wounds themselves don't look infected though. Still, it's something to keep an eye on.
She hands you a small bottle of pill. It's antibiotics.
Twice a day with food. Make sure he finishes the full course. I will call and check how he's doing Tuesday. If his condition deteriorates, bring him back in immediately. If he's in pain and over-the-counter pain management medications like ibuprofen and aren't cutting it, you can reach out and we can get him something stronger. I'll bring him back if things get worse. I promise.
You slip the bottle into your pocket and glance towards the room. Austin's sitting on the edge of the bed now, weak but determined. He's already trying to stand through his leg, though his legs wobble beneath him. One of the nurses hands you a bag with Austin's dirty clothes in it. Before they discharge him, a nurse helps Austin change into a clean pair of clothing from the hospital's clothing donation program. We're really doing this. You're almost to the elevator when you hear the soft squeak of sneakers behind you. You turn, and there stands your mom, in her scrubs with her badge clipped to... Oh yeah, she works here. Clipped to her chest and signs of weariness in her face. It hits you that this is the first time you've actually seen her since the night you came home from the scrapyard. With her working the graveyard shift, your schedules didn't allow for much interaction. When your eyes meet, she starts to give you her usual soft smile, but her expression shifts instantly into alarm when you come closer to her view, Austin barely conscious and leaning heavy against your shoulder.
Oh, Austin.
I don't remember what her voice. There's a pain in her voice as she scans Austin from top to bottom.
Oh, so isn't this the first time it's showing her sprite like this, or am I crazy? Like, it didn't have a sprite like this before, right? It just had, like, her little tiny pixel sprite.
Then she does the same to you.
Riley, you look a little rough around the edges as well. Is everything okay?
You avert your gaze from hers. I tried to save him when he got attacked. She mouths the words back to herself as if she's having trouble processing them.
Tried to save him? From a bear? From a bear? I read his notes, Riley. The two of you are lucky you got out of that alive.
There's a tinge of anger in her voice, but it's the kind that escapes when faced with the fear of losing someone you love.
And you're taking him home already? Is that what the doctor recommended?
You shake your head slowly. He really wanted to go. Said he couldn't bear to stay the night. Your eyes fall to the floor again. You know how impatient costs are? In any case, I can handle it. She sighs and nods slowly, understanding outweighing her concern.
If you need anything, I will be here for you. I'm just a phone call away.
She glances around, then slips a few folded gauze pads and small roll of bandages into your pocket.
You're gonna be okay, Austin. Get some rest, the both of you.
I'm going to die. She touches your shoulder, a brief squeeze, then steps back into the maze of the hospital halls. You press the elevator button to help Austin inside. He leans against the wall, eyelids heavy. By the time you reach the car, he's shivering a little, so you crank the heater as soon as the engine turns over. The parking lot slides past under dim yellow lights. You pull onto the street and leave the hospital behind. Austin is quiet beside you, curled slightly towards the window. He doesn't speak until you're halfway home. Thank you for getting me out of there. You glance at him. His voice is weak, but clearer than before. His eyes are open but unfocused. The lights were hurting my eyes.
Everything was too bright. He pauses, breathing shallow. The smells were strong. Everything smelled like bleach. It was awful. The blood transfusion helped, though. I think I lost a lot. He lets out a shaky laugh. As soon as they started it, it was like someone switched the lights back on in my head. He was that close to empty. You're okay now. We're almost there. You keep your eyes on the road, even though part of you wants to look at him again and make sure he's still breathing steady. He leans his head against the window, eyes closed. We'll get you home. I'll take care of you. I won't let you fall apart again. You make it to Austin's apartment. You silently hope that the landlord miraculously repaired the elevator since last time you've been here. Nope, the elevator's still out. Of course it is. 5 flights of stairs. Would it be so bad if the stairwells weren't all over the place? It genuinely, what the fuck is the layout of that apartment building? What the fuck is going on there? It's a slow, clumsy climb. Austin leans heavy against you. It's difficult, but you manage. Somehow you make it. You get the door open. Guide him inside and help him into the bed. The moment his head hits the pillow, his whole body seems to unravel, as if the tension was the only thing keeping him upright. It's late. The apartment is quiet, save for the distant sound of traffic through the window. You linger in his room for a moment. I'm staying here, right? You better stay the fucking night, Riley. There's no way you're going home after this. You linger in his room for a moment, watching him breathe. It's shallow but steady. You stay here. Thank you. Thank God. You'll stay here just for tonight. Or as long as he needs you. You want to be close in case he needs anything. The couch will have to do. Alrighty, man. Good night. Wait, can I talk to... What happens if I try to interact with him again, though? I just want to see something. I shouldn't disturb him while he's sleeping. Alright. Oh my god. EP time. After a while, you fall asleep. Morning comes slow. You wake up stiff on the couch, blanket tangled around your legs and neck aching from the weird angle. The apartment is still quiet, dim gold light spilling in between the blinds. I should go check on Austin. I'm probably gonna end stream about now. How are you feeling? Could be better. Let me go grab the first aid kit and some wait, how's that thing? Saline? I don't fucking know. From the bathroom and take a look at your wounds. What I'm actually gonna do is fucking save. Oh my god. Save and end stream. Because I cannot bear to read any fucking longer. I'm losing my voice. And I'm tired. And I want to lay down and listen to ASMR or some shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm interested in the story so far, to be fair. But it's really slow. And that's not necessarily like a complaint. Because I don't think that it's like... I'm not trying to say, oh, you should rush into the story or whatever. What I am saying is that it's a struggle for me, who has to read all that, for it to be that slow. And I don't even know. I like it though. I like it so far. And I'm curious of where it's going. Or what's gonna happen. But I'm very tired. And my voice is leaving, and I think I want to stop talking now. So I'm going to end the stream. I saved already, right? Yeah, I did. Alright. Bye! If the button would work.
Alright, bye. Bye, mouse. The fuck?